My name's Edmund Ekani, Executive Director of CEPO, one of the civil society delegate to Nairobi Peace Talk, or what is called Tumaini Initiative, or the continuation of Rome Peace Talk between the government and the opposition parties that are non-signatory to the revitalized peace agreement. Yesterday, the focus was on constitutional making process as a fifth thematic area under the Nairobi mediation. The day before yesterday, the government had presented their position on the constitutional making processes. And then yesterday, opposition have presented their position on the constitutional making processes. And civil society also yesterday have presented their position on the constitutional making processes. And then a constructive debate continues among the delegates in Nairobi Peace Talk. And during the deliberations, two distinct positions merged out. Opposition was saying constitution should be made outside the country, while the government say no, constitution cannot be made outside the country. But the deliberation continued in a constructive and productive manner. Then the discussion concluded yesterday. Today, the agenda before the delegates in Nairobi Peace Mediation will look as follows. At 10 a.m., the mediator and his team will consult with the government on harmonizing positions on the constitutional making process. At 11 a.m., the mediator and his team will meet with the opposition parties on harmonizing their position on the constitutional making process. At 12, the mediator and his team will meet with the civil society or stakeholders on harmonizing positions on the constitutional making process. Then by 2:30 p.m., the mediator and his team will present a position on harmonized position on the constitutional making process in the Republic of South Sudan. Then substantial discussion will start. So from tomorrow onwards, we will be engaging in substantial negotiation for reaching a peace agreement between the government and the opposition that are non-signatory to the revitalized peace agreement. My message to the citizen is that the parties or the delegates in Nairobi Peace Talks are demonstrating sense of commitment to ensure that at least they reach a peace agreement. And this is in line with the declaration of commitment of Nairobi, which was signed between the delegates at their different capacity, being the government, opposition, or civil society, to ensure that Nairobi mediation offers a chance for reaching a result of a peace deal between the government and the oppositions. And of course, this is a continuation of Rome peace process. And that's why we're appealing that before we start the substantial negotiation on the thematic areas of Nairobi peace mediation, which are mainly political governance, security arrangement, justice, economic and social issues, and the constitutional making processes, other parties that are not in the mediation table in Nairobi should reach out and should get involved in the mediation table. But also we repeatedly strengthen to raise our voice to the parties, to the mediation in Nairobi and specifically opposition, to ensure that before we roll out substantial negotiation on the content of the peace agreement between the government and the opposition, we need to see respect of 35% for women representation from the opposition side, because at least the government and the civil society have respected 35% for women, but the opposition have never respected even 1% of women meaningful participation on the mediation table. Thank you very much.